This, Commanders, is the core dynamics of Vulture, but it's a little bit different because it's the Frontier Development Type 8 release pre-built Vulture. Yes, just like we had some ships in the first release when we had the Python Mark II, Frontier, with this release, have now released some pre-built ships to give Commanders a bit of a jumping off point. Now, they're not meant to be OP, right, by any means of terms. They're going to need some additional work, some additional engineering. But as they stand, they're a zero cost rebuy, and you can buy them in-game for ARX, which means you've got to buy them with real money, transfer it to ARX, and then buy the ship. Let's take a look at it. Now, the core dynamics Vulture is good for one thing. You guessed it, combat and mugging other people off. Simple as that. We're going to take a look at this, see what it looks like, look at the ship kit, look at the livery, look at what you get with it. It sure is a pretty looking ship, but then again, the Vulture always has been something of functionality. Manufactured by Core Dynamics and features two large hard points on the front of the ship. You can see them right here, just underneath the camouflage. Right there. Great big honking hard points. Large hard points. Now, what's this all about? This ship is built for combat. Serious firepower is packed into a relatively small ship, and is quite nimble as well. Easily able to take down some of the bigger ships in player v player and also player versus environment. But what do you get inside this ship? Well, let's take a look. So here we are, Starport Services. Fantastic. Let's get ourselves all the way into outfitting. And let's take a look at it. Okay, we got a pulse laser. Okay. Fair enough. Personally, I would have gone for at least a burst or a beam. You do get modification with this, a long-range weapon. Long-range pulse laser? Really? Large? I don't know. I mean, you are going to save yourself a little bit of power, but it's good for a starting out gun, I suppose, really. Any other commander's going to stick a beam in that, or something more engineered, or something from power play. The multi-cannon, high-capacity magazine. Only to grade 2, mind you. Not bad. Again, you're going to lay down some serious firepower with this, and it is gimbaled, whereas the pulse laser is fixed. Interesting. Where there's shields down with a pulse laser, give them a good kick in once the shields are down for the hull with a multi-cannon. Into the utility mounts then. 2 shield boosters, unengineered. Chaff launcher, again, unengineered. You can throw that tinsel out the windows to confuse gimbaled weapons. And you've got a kill warrant scanner, which is an E. Well, you could probably save a little bit of weight by sticking a D in there straight away. Okay. Next up, core internals. Military grade composite, unengineered. Kind of stock you put on any sort of like warfighter. The power plant. Yes, it's a 4A, giving us that 16.54 megawatts, and it's armoured. So low on power. So low on power. You could put monstered on this from an unlocked engineer as an experimental effect, and that would give you a little bit more power. A little bit more power. Thrusters, they've gone with dirty drive tuning again to level 2. It's a quick ship anyway, but you really want to get that beefed up and get some drag drives on it as well. Frame shift drive, the SCO, they've gone for a 4C, which is like the middle of the range. Okay, you do get 9% extra with the frame shift drive SCO over normal conventional frame shift drives, but if it was me, I would swap that out. 3D live support, that's perfectly fine. 5A power distributor, and they've gone for charged enhance. That's fine. I really have got to question this, and I really have got to question the armoured on the power plant. Okay, got to question that. And the fuel tank is a 3C. No problem. Optional internals. Bi-weave shield generator. Those shields go down, they'll come up quite quick. Unengineered. Hull reinforcement package. Let's talk about that a minute. I'd probably keep that where it is and get it engineered up. Give it a few more hit points. Hull reinforcement, module reinforcement, hull, and another hull. No surface scanner. You don't really need one, but if you want to use this as a general ship, you might want to pop one in. If you're going to go into zones in rings to do some piracy in this ship, which this ship is absolutely key for, you may want one to see where, you know, the hot spots are. Happy with all of this. Happy with that. That needs engineering. They all really need engineering. What I would say, go core internal, beef this up to at least a 4A, then get it engineered. Cool. Get this beefed up, additional dirty drive, and then drag drives. Put monstered on that. That's what I would do. So here it is. Weapons out. Lovely effect. There are those hard points. There's the multi-cannon. There's the pulse laser. There's his little lights. So what are my thoughts on this pre-built Vulture ship that we're going to get with the Type 8 update? It's good. It's brilliant. I think it's good value for money. The ship kit you get, the paint pack, and the internals. Yeah, you can change some out, but this will be a zero cost rebuy if you don't, and will be a quintessential snub-nosed fighter if you do.